Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Juice Plus Zoom call. My name is Roberta Bailey, and I live in the Lansing, Michigan area. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to give us the next 30 minutes or so to tell you a little bit about the Juice Plus story. A few of my partners and I are going to share with you some of the specifics, and I have the privilege of sharing our Juice Plus product line. And Carol Watson is going to tell us about the Juice Plus company and our unique business model. And then we have a couple of friends, LouAnn Stark-Dykema and Jill Hubbard, who are going to share their personal stories, experiences with the Juice Plus product, and how the business has impacted their life. Well, you know, most people don't come anywhere close to eating the 9 to 13 servings of fruits and veggies every day that's recommended by all health organizations. And many people are looking for something that's easy, convenient, and affordable. And that's why Juice Plus, which just happens to be our flagship product. Juice Plus is a wide variety of over 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries that have been picked at peak ripeness. That's when they have the most nutritional value. After picking, the produce is juiced, well, actually more like pulverized, put through a low temperature drying process. And this process preserves the nutritional density of food, so it's still live food. The powders are then put into capsules. So I'm going to take and show you thought I was going to show you a capsule. These are the Juice Plus capsules. I'm holding, can you imagine, 30 fruits, veggies, and berries in my hand? And I want to show you the label. I think that's really important. Okay, let's see. There we go. Notice that it has a nutritional label, a food label, not a supplement label. That's because it's real food. And if this was in the grocery store, you would find it in the produce aisle because it's live food. So you can kind of see how easy it is now to eat the recommended 9 to 13 servings of fruits, veggies, and berries. And by eating Juice Plus, it enables my family to bridge the gap between what we actually eat on a daily basis and the recommended amount for improving and maintaining health. And I love that eating Juice Plus makes it so easy to get all that good nutrition. You know, most families have a history of heart disease, cancer, or both, and I'm no exception. 15 years ago, I was looking to improve my health. I was taking 3 meds for high blood pressure and not the lowest dose, and I had just gone through a cancer scare. My doctor recommended Juice Plus as a way for me to get a wider variety of fresh, raw fruits and veggies every day. And you know what? Within 4 months, my blood pressure started going down, and at the end of 18 months, I was off of most medications, and I went from above average risk for cardiovascular disease to 1/2 average risk. Now, you can imagine how I felt when my doctor told me that I'm healthier today than I was even 18 years ago. And I'm also back to doing everything I did before and even more. Juice Plus also comes in a soft chewable. Okay, we'll show you the packages. This is the berries. We've got the veggies and the fruit. And you might want to see the capsules, so I can do that too. Here are the little chews. They're great for people who can't swallow capsules, and also great for children who aren't going to swallow a capsule. You know, moms know how hard it is to get their kids to eat veggies like kale and broccoli. Well, with these little chews, guess what? It's a breeze, no problem. And these chews also make a great snack for me too. You know, I'm really proud that our company has such a passion for children's health. In fact, there's a children's health study that has benefited so many children. When an adult orders the capsule, they can sponsor a child between the ages of 4 and 18 or a full-time college student, and these kids are going to get Juice Plus free for up to 4 years. What a tremendous gift this has proven to be for so many families. But what does this research show? Well, it shows that children have 56 fewer doctor visits and 60% less missed days of school. So guess what? Moms aren't missing work. They're happier, and I'm sure their bosses are happier too. 61% are eating more fruits and veggies, and 96% have reaped a positive benefit of some kind, all from taking Juice Plus. Now, as much as I love all these products, one thing that's really impressed me is all the research being done on Juice Plus products on people eating Juice Plus. Juice Plus is the most thoroughly researched brand name nutritional product on the market today. And 36 clinical published studies confirm there's health benefits, such as maintaining a healthier, balanced immune system, improved cardiovascular health. That's huge. Reduce oxidative stress, which is such a factor in so many illnesses. And there's a 66% reduction in DNA damage, which was huge to me considering I just had a cancer scare. There's also healthier gums and healthier skin. It's just so amazing. And there'll be more research published later this year. Juice Plus is doing so much good in our body. It's because it's bioavailable, real, live food. So we're able to get massive amounts of micronutrients that our body can naturally absorb and utilize. We saw the truth of that, of an improved immune system, and also reduced inflammation in my husband. For years, he had dealt with itchy, dry, red, patchy skin from psoriasis. 2 months on Juice Plus, skin's back to normal, and no signs of psoriasis then. He also has arthritis in his knee, so the joint pain from inflammation and stiffness first thing in the morning was not uncommon. But in less than a year, walking up the stairs was a breeze again. His knee pain is gone. So Juice Plus really has proved to be a solution for us that's really helped us. We rarely ever get sick with colds or flus. And you know what? We get it now. That what we eat really makes a difference in whether we get sick or stay well. I think of Juice Plus as a nutritional safety belt that I put under my family every day before they ever walk out that door. Our choices make a huge difference in our health. Another product I want to share with you is the Juice Plus Complete. It's 100% plant-based protein powder. It's high in fiber, high in protein. You know that fiber is so important. And it's got really, really healthy carbohydrates. It comes in 2 flavors. This is the Dutch chocolate, and this is the French vanilla. I have a Juice Plus Complete shake every morning to start my day off, and it carries me through someplace to around lunch. I find it stabilizes my blood sugar, so I'm not getting, those highs and lows, and I have more energy. Makes a wonderful afternoon snack too. I have friends and athletes who use it as a pre and a post-workout drink. So besides the 30 foods I flood my body with from the Juice Plus capsules, I can get an additional 25 great plant foods with the Juice Plus Complete. What an incredible rainbow of foods I can get every day. And for a real on-the-go food, we have the Juice Plus Complete bars. There's 2 flavors. We have the tart cherry honey and also the chocolate fig. They're delicious, and you know what? I carry them in my purse, my car. They go with me wherever I go. They're just like, the Complete, but put in an easy grab-to-go bar. Isn't that so easy? Healthy living used to be easy, simple, and pretty much a way of life. Not so much anymore. We're creating a healthy living revolution, a community of like-minded people. We're on a mission to take healthy back, taking simple steps, one at a time, toward better health habits is just a start. One of the programs we recently launched, which is a lot of fun, is called Shred 10. This Jumpstart program helps you focus on your next health goals over a 10-day period. And anybody can do anything for 10 days, right? So we really focus on fueling our body with essential nutrients, eating really clean, and shedding some of the habits that aren't so healthy for us. We have our private Facebook group, so you get to work with other people. For me, having a buddy or two doing it with me, it helps to keep me on track and to stick to the program. And once you join the group, you get a free guide and a cookbook with delicious recipes. Now, the last product I want to share with you is one I love and simply wouldn't be without, and that is the Tower Garden. The Tower Garden is a vertical aeroponic hydroponic growing system. Doesn't use soil, and we can grow 20 to 28 vegetables, herbs, and some fruit in a compact 30-inch space. With the Tower Garden, you can easily grow fresh organic produce virtually anywhere, year-round, even in northern climates like Michigan, using grow lights in the winter months. I've been growing a Tower Garden for 6 years, and one of the things I think our family loves best about it is just before a meal, we get to go pick our greens and our tomatoes and whatever we want for our salad just before a meal. That's how fresh it is. And friends and family, they love to eat from my Tower Garden because they say produce is so tasty. So I want to show you the Tower Garden. Okay, you can see all the plants, and you'll notice it has a 20-gallon reservoir that water sits in and a submersible low wattage pump. It's on a timer, and it will pump the water all the way up and then rain down on all the roots. So the roots are fed nutrient-dense water. Makes the plants grow faster. It produces about a third more. And, you know, it's just really great to be able to just go and get whatever you need right when you want it. You know, and speaking of Tower Garden, that's another reason I am so proud to be affiliated with the Juice Plus Company. And that's because they're always giving back. You know, I'll just give you one example. They've committed to give a Tower Garden to every Boys and Girls Club in North America. And that's over 2,400, no, said it wrong. That's over 4,200 clubs. And that means you're impacting the lives of almost 4 million children. And it not only teaches these children where food comes from, but how easy it is to grow healthy food, and it helps them to develop healthy eating habits for life. So talk about a commitment to children's health and education. Well, that's been a really quick overview of our products. And now I want to invite LouAnn Stark-Dykema to share her family's experience. LouAnn?
Thank you, Roberta. My name is LouAnn Stark-Dykema, and I live close to the Lansing area too, similar to Roberta. And my story started about 13 years ago when my youngest son at that time, who was about 5, was having some really difficult digestive issues and had been for years. And one of those factors was constipation. And to get a lot of healthy, raw fruits and veggies into a 5-year-old was really hard. So I was so excited when I learned about Juice Plus. And as we added that to his diet, the constipation issues just went away. I mean, within a couple weeks, his body knew what to do. And my other son, who was having a lot of sneezing and congestion, his symptoms over time of these allergies that we weren't even sure what they were, those also decreased. So I have loved that we have had Juice Plus with all these nutrients of fruits and veggies and berries running through our family and other people that I love in our lives for years and years. And I know it's affecting our immune systems because this morning I was at a board meeting with at least a dozen other people. I think I'm the only one there who hadn't gotten the flu or cold. And people were talking about their second round of antibiotics. And I mean, if we even do get sick, we're never on antibiotics. So I just know there's a security that I feel with having all of these Juice Plus products in my life. And I do want to give another little plug for the Tower Garden. Like Roberta said, I have the privilege of working with the Lansing Boys and Girls Club with their Tower Garden. And last Thursday, we were able to have a pesto party where with all the basil we grew, which we grew a lot, we added in other greens, and we had the best pesto ever. And many of these children had never tasted pesto. So I just love all the products of the Juice Plus company that they have. They're part of our daily life. And I know our lifestyle is healthy and it remains our foundation. So that as I look into the future for myself, my children, someday my children's children, I just know we have a healthy future ahead of us. So thank you, Roberta, for asking me to join you.
Well, thank you, LouAnn, for sharing that powerful story. What an amazing gift Juice Plus has been for you and your family. So we're going to shift gears now, okay? I think we all agree that we have amazing products we get to share with our family and friends. The name of Juice Plus, for those of you who don't know, is the name of our company, and also connected to an opportunity for you to own your own business. I think that's pretty cool, but you know what? I never thought that I would be a business owner. That's not what I went to school for. But I'm getting ahead of myself, so let me introduce myself first. My name is Carol Watson, and I'm a registered nurse and a naturopathic doctor, and I live in Denton, Texas. Now, when my doctor first told me about Juice Plus, it was about 16 years ago, and I was juicing pounds and pounds of fresh organic produce to bridge the Grand Canyon in my diet at that time. I'm sure there's somebody on the line that can relate to that. Sugared cereal or donuts for breakfast, if anything, fast food for lunch at work, and then drive-through for dinner. And we won't even talk about the nighttime snacking. I did not like green food, and I certainly wasn't eating 10 servings of fresh produce every day. Talk about feeling guilty and not experiencing vitality. But since I started eating Juice Plus, I no longer need to chop, slop, and mop to bridge the gap. I just pop a few colorful capsules that Roberta just held up for you there. Hashtag, that was easy. Now I don't feel guilty anymore, and I have so much energy. You know what they call me? The Energizer Bunny. And I have a feeling there might be a few other bunnies on the phone here tonight too. And my immune system keeps getting stronger and better because the bronchitis I used to get 3 times a year, which required antibiotics, steroids, and inhalers, has practically come to a halt. I've only had bronchitis 3 times since I started taking Juice Plus, no antibiotics or steroids, and I don't even think I've had it now for about 5 years at all, and I certainly didn't get a cold or flu this winter. And as a healthcare professional, I can be assured that I'm consuming and recommending the most scientifically researched whole food product in the world. That gives me confidence that I'm doing the right thing. But honestly, y'all, back in 2001, when I first decided to start sharing Juice Plus at the same time I became a customer, by the way, one of the biggest objections I had was that I didn't want to be one of those sales people. You know what I mean? So if you're feeling that way, I do understand, I really do. But what I quickly discovered is that the more I cared about people, the more natural it became to share something good I had found. It's kind of like recommending a good movie or a book to a friend. If they go to the movie or they read the book, that's great. And if they don't, it's okay. I don't take it personally. I'm just sharing something that I found value in. I hope that makes sense to you because we really try to complicate it, I think, sometimes. You just share what you're passionate about. You care enough about others and you share something amazing that you found to help you. And what I discovered over time is that the more people that I reach out to, the more people that said yes, the more income I created because honestly, I wanted to get my own products paid for. And then I wanted to make a car payment. And then I wanted to make a mortgage payment. And then I wanted to snowball the debt, thousands and thousands of dollars, by the way. And then I wanted to retire from my job because I couldn't see myself pushing around 1,000-pound beds and 200-pound patients until I was 65 working as a critical care nurse. And then I wanted to retire my husband from his job of 30 years in the hot sun in Florida as a roofing contractor. And now I just want to pay it forward because all those dreams have become a reality because of this life-transforming product, company, and business. I am so thankful that I said yes to Juice Plus 16 years ago. We literally have the ability, y'all, to grow a multi-million-dollar international franchise, earn residual income, leave a legacy, and change lives all at the same time. So now let me tell you a little more about our company so you can maybe make that informed decision too and come on along with us. Our company was founded in 1970 by Jay Martin, and he remains our president today. His mission was to build a stable and lasting company that will help as many people as possible to realize their dreams. 47 years later, we still have the same mission, and we are doing business in over 23 countries. The Juice Plus company is debt-free, and it's going to become a billion-dollar-a-year company within the next year or two. The longevity and this level of success is so important, y'all. Do you understand why? Don't you believe there's such uncertainty in today's economy? And how many people do you know love going to work in corporate America? Yet we have the confidence that we can trust in our company moving forward for years to come. You know, our philosophy that Roberta mentioned as well is inspiring healthy living around the world. And we are known as the company with a big heart. Our company has invested millions of dollars in our International Children's Health Study through over 1 million families that have participated so far. It makes me feel so good to know that I am personally investing in our children's future too. Our company is all about sharing and giving back to communities. Their charities include St. Jude's Children's Hospital, Volunteers of America, where we're donating over 10 million meals in the next 5 years, and the Boys and Girls Clubs. And Roberta already mentioned that we are setting up those tower gardens in 4,200 Boys and Girls Clubs across America. Now, let's talk a little bit about our business model because it works really, really well. I'm just going to touch on this, but we take the best types of business models from across the world. And we've created a unique concept called a virtual franchise. You can do your business virtually anywhere. If you've got a computer and a phone, you're good to go. We have a tried and proven system of success working with an amazing compensation plan that is working for so many people around the globe. In fact, be sure to ask the person who invited you here tonight for how you can learn how we get paid to help others on a live international call that's going on tonight. You just dial in, listen, and learn. So the next logical question is, so how much does it cost to get in all of this, huh? Well, only $50 to become a representative. I mean, seriously, $50? Most people lay down thousands of dollars to buy a franchise, right? I'm not going to go into great detail how we get paid in this business because we could spend quite a bit of time on that. But we do get paid 4 different ways: retail profit, commissions, bonuses, and benefits. The top position in our company enjoys a corporate style benefits package. And listen to all that it includes: medical, dental, vision, life, disability, long-term care insurance, college tuition reimbursement, expense supplement, and a holiday bonus. All positions are permanent and you don't have to re-qualify for any of them. Now, you can't beat that with a stick. Seriously, all of those benefits. When I first started, this seemed unattainable 16 years ago. But by setting some small, smart goals, committing to our success system, and not allowing anyone to steal my dream of making a difference, we attracted a team of like-minded partners, and together we reached the top position in 3 years. I pinch myself every day because I get paid really well to do what I love to do, and that is help other people. And you can too if you wish. Oh, and shh, don't tell our secret. But our company is so forward-thinking that they are going to be able to offer another foundational flagship product in just a few months. But you didn't hear this from me. Our Omega Blend will be the first of its kind on the market, 100% plants. No more fishy burps. Oops, did I say that? I don't know about you, but I used to burp up all those fishy capsules. So stay tuned for that, okay? Juice Plus is ordered through our personal website, and the company takes it from there. They process our orders, they bill our customers, they ship the products. You don't have to take a risk by needing to buy a garage full of Juice Plus and then have to turn around and sell it. It really is that simple. And then you get paid a retail profit and commission as you progress through our compensation plan. We get paid amazing bonuses by building a team. That's where the real residual income starts to build, if that's what you wish. And it really can be whatever you want it to be. That's what I love. There's no pressure. There's 2 ways that you can approach it. Fast track your way with bonuses and move fast, or a cumulative way to go slower at your own pace. You can take it easy, go slow as you want. This business is done in part-time hours, and many people do it in stolen moments. Busy moms and working professionals alike. Most folks want to start with our fast track because, let's face it, fast is more fun, and it is kind of fun to produce some income right away to help our new reps too. We're seeing amazing things, y'all, where people are building their virtual franchise with the fast track, and they're duplicating that within their own teams very, very quickly and in record time. So you can go really, really fast if you want to. So if someone has shared this opportunity with you, or if they've shared this recording, just decide what it is that you want to create, okay? I invite you to get with that person who cared enough to invite you tonight, and they'll help you sort all of this information out and come up with a plan that suits you and your wants and desires and needs. You know, when I first looked at this business, my big question was, so what do I have to do? Well, the answer is really simple. You work with your sponsor, and they're going to show you the way. They're going to show you how to use our success system. I would invite you to not even pretend to be an expert, because you're not. You might be good at what you currently do, but just like when I first started, I was not an expert with Juice Plus. But what I did become was very teachable, because what we have learned is that the key ingredient to success is to be teachable. And you can earn while you learn. These weekly Zoom events are available to you now, and they're a great way to leverage your time and your experience and your expertise, none of which you probably have at this time, LOL, right? So just invite some people where they can hear these stories like this and learn about our products and the business in the convenience of their own home. I mean, it really is very, very simple. Now, lastly, I want to touch on my favorite part, and that is our community, or what I refer to as my Juice Plus family. It's the most important part of this business for me. It's the #1 thing that excites me and keeps me going when I get frustrated and feel like I want to quit. In the Juice Plus community, we look to raise each other up. And I find it so refreshing coming from being in the critical care setting, where nurses generally what we call eat their young. They weren't so happy to help me succeed as a new nurse. You know, there's only one supervisor in every department. And when you got a lot of people vying for one position, they're not so happy to help you. You just don't find our community and culture in corporate America. We are so polar opposite because we're all on the same mission. We lock arms and make a difference together. And it feels so good to be a part of this family. The rewards are endless. I like to say that the emotional revenue is just as important as the financial revenue my husband and I gain from being a part of Juice Plus. And speaking of the amazing people we get to spend time with, I am now so honored to introduce you to my friend, Dr. Jim Hubbard. He has offered to share his experience and his Juice Plus tonight. So before I steal his thunder, take it away, Dr. Jim.
My name is Dr. Jim Hubbard, and I've been having a very successful holistic chiropractic practice here in Monroe for the last 44 years. Now, when I first got introduced to Juice Plus by a friend of mine, I was extremely skeptical about the effectiveness of the product. But I took the time to look into the research, which matched a lot of what I had learned earlier in my career, that whole food nutrition is what the body needs to repair itself not the fragmented vitamins that you'll buy at a health food store or grocery store shelf. So I decided to try it, and that was 13 years ago. So after being on and off Juice Plus 3 different times in succession, I knew that Juice Plus worked because my work-related joint pains would vanish every time I was on Juice Plus and then return when I was off Juice Plus. Sometimes I'm a little slow on the uptake. What can I say? So I also knew that the industry worked because I had many friends who were largely successful in this business. Personally, I had had some bad experiences with a couple of companies that closed on me and caused me to waste my time and money. So I decided to investigate the Juice Plus company thoroughly by attending a boot camp training in Traverse City put on by the Kropas. There was about 80 people there in attendance along with a corporate vice president. What I learned that weekend was the Juice Plus people, the community, and the company were focused on helping other people become healthier and have more money to realize their dreams. Totally opposite, like Carol said, to what you're going to find in a corporate world. So I decided that I could trust the community of people and the company. And when I found out, like Carol, it didn't have to be a salesperson, just simply share my stories about the results that my family and patients had got. Holy smolies, man, it was like a no-brainer. I had to join. So I did join. And for the last 13 years, my Juice Plus checks have provided my family the exceptional extra money needed to pay for some amazing vacations that like California, Hawaii. This past January, we went to Jamaica. But most importantly, dear to my heart, was last year my Juice Plus check paid for some emergency same-day airfare for my wife and I to fly to Utah so that we could be with our son who had been in a severe life-threatening auto accident earlier that morning. It was in a coma. Happy to say, after a year of rehabilitation home under mom and dad's care, he's heading back to Washington here at the end of the month to resume his life. Thank you for answered prayers. The extra money that the Juice Plus company has provided me in my checks has just simply made life a lot easier and a lot more fun for me and my family. So I just out of curiosity, I put a pencil to it here a short time ago, and I was literally shocked to learn that I have put through my bank account over the last 12 years around $187,000. Whoa, not bad money for spare part-time work, would you say, with a little bit of focused energy thrown in there sometimes. But my Juice Plus business currently is on track to retire me and replace my chiropractic income in the very near future too, which will allow me to finally own my own life and all the freedom of travel that enjoys and brings about it. So, but as exciting as the freedom to travel is, like other people have said on this call already tonight, the best part of this business is the Juice Plus community of people that have become some of my best friends in the world, and many of them are on this phone tonight. So, since we get paid for being a positive impact and helping people achieve their dreams, well, being financially awarded largely and gracefully with that effort, this is why I will be involved with the Juice Plus business for the rest of my life. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, Carol.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jim, for sharing your story and for being such a caring friend and mentor of mine, too. And also, thanks for being my dance partner at the Juice Plus conferences. We do have fun.
Yeah, we do.
In wrapping up, we need people, y'all, to help us educate the world on the power of this whole food nutrition concept and to continue to help people take control of their health and wellness. So as we close, are you one of those people? That's our question to you this evening. Or maybe you know someone who may want to partner with us. You most likely will be able to relate to one of these 3 scenarios. Number 1, you might say, thank you so much for sharing about your product and your business culture with me. I am going to think about it, but I think I need a little more information or maybe some more time. Or maybe number 2, you may be thinking, I love this concept of whole food nutrition and Juice Plus. My family needs it. I need it. How do I get started on this amazing product? I'm ready to go. Or the 3rd scenario might be, I want to join this mission. This really makes sense to me, and I know that I can make a difference, and I could use some income too. When can I get started, Dr. Carol? So now might be your moment, and we thank you so much for tuning in with us. Now, immediately after this call, we're going to invite you to connect with whomever invited you and tell them if you're a 1, a 2, or a 3. And remember, we want to help you look good, feel good, make money, and have heaps and heaps of fun in this business, just like we get to do. So finally, because tonight is a very special evening, remember to ask the person who invited you for the phone number to dial in and listen to all of on this phone tonight. Our Juice Plus mentor is a multi-million-dollar earner, Cheryl Cortese, and she's going to share how we get paid by sharing Juice Plus with others, especially if you're a number 3, smile on your face, or even considering it. We invite you to that call. So thank you so much and have a blessed evening. We are so grateful for your time and your presence. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank
Good
you.
night. Thank you so much, everybody. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.